This YCN segment is brought to you by Harris Family Furniture in Plymouth, Laconia, and Chichester.
Welcome back, YCN Sports Talk. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide. We are here at Ramonto's in Claremont, and we've got the food in front of us. So let's talk about that. Andrew, in front of you over there is a beet and walnut salad with Chianti vinaigrette dressing. So that looks delicious. Hot day today.
Great, yeah.
Bringing us salads.
It's a nice, cool salad, absolutely.
We're right into summer here, so we'll go over on this one, the Greek salad with Greek dressing. And then for the appetizer, artichoke and spinach dip with house-cooked tortilla chips. So they got it all, plus Harpoon beers on tap. Tons of beers on tap. They got the Red Sox games on, and they have it on right now because as we're recording, Red Sox playing a day game.
Yep.
A little bit of a slow start. Let's get in.
Royals.
Playing the Royals, trying to wrap up that series. Obviously, as this is airing, hopefully the game's already over. It would have been a really long, a lot of extra innings. Short homestand, only come back for 6 games, 3 against Tampa and then 3 against Kansas City. And pending the outcome of today's game, not really a great homestand. A little struggle against the Rays, who lost the first 2, came back to win Game 3 on Sunday.
Right.
A little bit of a struggle, still in first place in the East.
Yeah, still in first place in the East. I mean, obviously, I think right now they have the best record in the majors. If not, they're tied
with Arizona.
21 wins. I mean, they've had a really good start to the season. I think a little light schedule, playing the Rays a lot. I think maybe that's helped them too. I know they played the Marlins early on. But really, like you said, this homestand, the Rays have looked like a different team. And really the last probably 5 or so games, the Red Sox have kind of been a 500 team. They're kind of winning and losing, right? But the offense is much better. That was a big problem from last year, so I think that's been one of the keys to winning so many games.
Yeah, we talked about it all last year. They couldn't get the big hit. They couldn't hit home runs. They couldn't hit with runners in scoring position. They're doing that almost perfectly this year with 6 Grand Slams before May 1st. Right, no Grand Slams last year. Xander Bogaerts hits his second one the other night in the first one against Kansas City. So, and no doubters. I mean, this team has got power. It helps that J.D. Martinez, obviously, in the middle. It helps that Hanley Ramirez is healthy. He's back. What would you give him as a grade for the month of April, all things considered?
I mean, it's hard to say anything in the kind of AA- range because they do have the best record in the majors, right? But I would say about an A-. I think one of the weaknesses to this team has been pitching. You know, they're big guys, Chris Sale and David Price. They've looked really good. They've had some really good starts. But at times, like Drew Pomeranz, even as we speak right now, I mean, he's been a little shaky. And Eduardo Rodriguez has been shaky too. And some of their bullpen guys haven't been great. I mean, Kimbrel's been lights out for the most part, but really the starters at times, they've kind of gotten shelled early on, and the offense has had to really dig themselves out of a hole. They've been able to, but when the Sox, you know, they've had to score multiple runs late, that's really what's been killing them.
Right, yeah, the bullpen has been somewhat questionable. The defense also, although they don't have a lot of errors, minus the other night. I think they had 3 errors in Game 2 last night against the Royals. But the defense has been questionable. You know, it's not errors, but some of the plays. Eduardo Nunez, I mean, we really need Pedroia back. And I don't want to pick on Nunez specifically because Devers has had some plays he could have made. But Nunez's defense has just been hit or miss, it seems like, at times. And they're not errors, but just balls that Pedroia would have gotten to and made plays.
Exactly. I think right now, I think the Sox defense is leading the majors in fielding percentage. But like you said, there really could be 4, 5, 6 more errors made. Nunez, there's been a number of double plays where he's only been able to knock the ball down and maybe get 1 out when that could have gotten him out of the inning. And when Pedroia comes back, you know he's getting to those balls. He's not letting those get by him. So, I mean, obviously, I mean, like I said, this team with the best record, they still get Pedroia back. Right? And hopefully he's going to be healthy and he can hit around 300 and play stellar defense at second.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing is that defense. And speaking of Pedroia, it sounds like he's played 1 day this week. He's going to get a couple days off. He's going to come back, possibly come back for the end of May. That's what they're looking at right now. Do you believe that, or do you think, I mean, it's hard with this, you know, with the surgery, but they said 7 months. When he got surgery, it'll be 7 months until he comes back. And May 26th will be exactly 7 months. So he's still on schedule. It's not like he's had any setbacks. What can we expect from him?
I mean, I think with a guy Pedroia's age, I know he had pretty significant knee surgery. It wasn't like a light surgery. It was a good one. You really have to heal from that. But if he can come back healthy, I mean, I can see him being, you know, immediately helping this team out. I mean, obviously just as a clubhouse presence, he's really, I think he's the longest tenured Red Sox on this team, right?
Yep.
So, I mean, he's going to be, I think, a big help. but he's got to be healthy, right? If you see him playing banged up, Pedroia's a guy, he's not going to say he's hurt. He's going to play through the pain, and sometimes it's kind of hurt the Red Sox more than it's helped them. Yeah. But if he looks good, let him play. Absolutely.
Right. And Alex Cora has given players days off, as we've seen, pretty regularly when they need a day off. So I'm sure Pedroia will get the same treatment.
Yes.
Won't have to play every day. So it'll be interesting what they can get from him. Hopefully by the end of May, he'll be back. We are at Ramonto's in Claremont. Got the food here. We got the beer. We're going to take a break, come back. We'll talk some Patriots draft. Obviously a big draft for them with 4 picks in the first 2 rounds. Also, Tom Brady chatter. There's always Tom Brady chatter in the offseason. You're watching YCN Sports Talk.